Good morning to all of you. Friends, today we are going to discuss regarding the Contempt of Courts Act against the famous advocate Sri Prashant Bhushan, where he was found guilty of contempt by the Honorable Supreme Court of India. Right. Already I told you what is a contempt and what is a civil contempt, what is a criminal contempt. So ultimately you have to learn that any act which undermines the authority of the court, any act which scandalizes or tend to scandalize the court, or any civil order which is not obeyed, definitely they will come under the purview of contempt. And section 12 is the penal section where the punishment will be for 6 months or the fine may extend up to 2,000 rupees. And in this connection you may be knowing Article 129 of the Constitution of India says the Supreme Court is a court of record and therefore they can suo motu, take up and they can do whatever, because it's a court of record. Whatever is recorded, it will prevail, it will become the rule of law. Of course, there is a separate special procedure even according to section 15 of the Contempt of the Courts also. If something happens, according to section 14, the High Court or Supreme Court can immediately ask the person to be detained. Section 15, it happens behind their back, then they can take suo motu action, they can take a complaint from the Advocate General, like that they can take a complaint or they can take action placing on the third party. All these things, this is basically what is a contempt. Now we are going to discuss an important topic. So Prashant Bhushan, you may be knowing, we call him as the crusader of the human rights. He has got an NGO also, right. So what happened is, about 6 months, not 6 months, about 4 months back, 4 months back, he posted the photo of our Chief Justice of India, Sharad Arvind Bobde, astride a motorbike. That too is a Harley Davidson motorcycle worth about 50 lakhs and in front of Raj Bhavan, Nagpur. The commented, the Prashant Bhushan, he has actually, this is based on the tweets. He tweeted that the CJI writes the 50 lakh worth of Harley Davidson bike belonging to a BJP leader at Raj Bhavan, Nagpur without mask and without helmet, and also at a time when he keeps the Supreme Court in lockdown, keeping the Supreme Court in lockdown, and he is enjoying the bike ride. So actually, since he kept the Supreme Court in lockdown, so definitely it is causing accessibility, disturbance to the citizens, the right to access justice. Right, so definitely that right is curtailed. He is happily moving and the Supreme Court is on lockdown, so the common man is not getting justice. Is it? So he has put a question, then it was taken as a contempt. And second tweet. The second tweet, of course, he says that the allegation is that the Supreme Court itself, the Supreme Court contributed to the destruction of democracy. Ours is a democratic state. In the preamble itself, we say democratic, social, secular, all these things, socialistic, secular pattern, all these things. So the democracy, it is contributing to the destruction of democracy in the last 6 years, particularly during the tenure of last 4 CJIs. And the role, or the 4 CJs played their respective role in this destruction of the democracy. That means the Supreme Court, normally we tend to comment on the politicians that they are disturbing our democracy has gone, autocracy has come, they are behaving as they like. Like that we will be commenting, but here he has commented on the Supreme Court judge, Supreme Court itself, right? These two tweets, definitely they irked the Supreme Court, and this Honorable Supreme one person by name Maheshwari, he brought it to the notice of the Honorable Supreme Court, and the registry put it before the Supreme Court, and it was taken on file as a contempt suo motu. Right, 3 judges bench, Krishna Murari, B.R. Gawai and Arun Mishra. So these 3 people, head is Arun Mishra, they have taken the matter, and of course they have posted the matter on behalf of Prashant Bhushan. Harish Salve appeared, and Dushyant Dave appeared, and he made a request. Of course, a lot of discussion has taken place on section 15 and also article 129 of the Constitution. Supreme Court said, we can take support action. We need not take any complaint from the Attorney General, because Article 129 says Supreme Court is a court of record, and Article 142 also says enforcement of the decrees or orders are passed by the Supreme Court. They are also enforceable. Right? So now the opinion of they have gone through. Of course, Prashant Bhushan also applied, Dushyant Dave sir told us many things, but the court did not agree. Of course, the court came to the opinion that the court held that this is nothing but a threat. These types of threats, that too based on distorted facts. The fact is not, because what happened is that in that bike mode vehicle, in that bike, the Harley Davidson photographer asked the judge just to give a pose so that it will be an ad for them. For that purpose, he has given the pose. That's what they are telling. We don't know which is correct or not. Anyway, since the allegations, that too, the tweets on the distorted facts, definitely they had the effect of undermining the authority of the court. Already I told you. They have got the effect of undermining the dignity of the court, and nothing but it is an attempt to destabilize the very foundation of the important pillar of democracy. Pillar of the judiciary, you may be knowing 3 pillars, that is legislature, executive and judiciary. One of the important pillars. So there is no manner of doubt that this tweet tends to shake the public confidence in the institution of judiciary. That means public will not have confidence in the judiciary if they think that the Supreme Court is institutional in killing the democracy. Right? So the bench consisting of Arun Mishra and B.R. Gawai and Krishna Murari, they held Prashant Bhushan guilty of the Contempt of the Courts Act 1971, and of course till now the judgment has not, that means the quantum of punishment is not said. Maybe in the evening or so we may get it, whether the punishment is there or not, but they have found him guilty. This is what is important. It has become a much debated, much volatile subject, because retired CJI R.M. Lodha and our Sitaram Yechuri and also that D. Raja, many other persons of high stature, they are questioning the unseemly hurry in taking up this matter when there are so many burning issues. Of course, Supreme Court did not accept. They have gotten go ahead. Yes, when see, if anybody tries to tries to comment upon the Supreme Court judge or Supreme Court, normally they don't take it up. They have got their own priorities. Definitely, they are disposing the case also. This is one such case. Of course, this comment is by the former CJ that why so much of hurry and so many other pending problems are there, that such an impression does not augur well for a fearless and independent judiciary. Of course, right from the beginning, there have been calls to drop the suo motu proceedings, but of course, Apex Court proceeded to continue and only sentencing remains. That's all. Right? Anyway, now in this case, Let us discuss the previous case that is also suggested by that Prashant Bhushan. So this is a case relating to Punjab and Haryana High Court, which was struck down by the Supreme Court. Here what happened is there is one advocate by name Manish Vasist. He is an advocate as well as he is the correspondent of a Punjab journal. It's called as a journal called as Punjab Kesari. In 2017, he made a first Facebook post that Justice Inder Singh dismissed his 3 petitions on one day and without giving proper hearing. He also stated that the judge took a 1 week time to release the judgment as he had no idea what to write in it. And also he commented, though the judges admonished the magistrate for not uploading the orders on the very same day, but they don't upload the orders till 1 week. This is the Facebook comment and it was taken as a contempt and immediately Punjab and Haryana High Court punished him imprisoned him for 1 month, and of course since it is 1 month they have given the suspension of sentence and the matter has come to the Supreme Court. Right, Subhash Reddy, Justice R. Subhash Reddy, he was in the Supreme Court at that time. He stated that A.K. Sikri and Subhash Reddy, they held that it is not a case, it is his opinion. After all, it is a Facebook post. That too, the judgment was not loaded on the very same date. He has taken 1 week time. So it's a fair comment. So he felt that without hearing him, 3 cases have gone. They are simple, this thing anyway he made away. So at that case, so they say that it does not come under the purview of the contempt of the court. So nowadays even in Andhra Pradesh also, ILU, All India Lawyers Union is there. So the Vice President, Mr. Sunkar Rajendra Prasad, and also Narravala Srinivasarao, I think he is also some cadre. So both of them, they expressed concern over the conviction to Prashant Bhushan. And since the government or the Supreme Court already proved him to be guilty, but what in their view, it sets a bad precedent and it is hampering the freedom of speech and also fair criticism of the apex court. Of course, so many people are expressing their opinions, but the Honorable Supreme Court has found him guilty. So friends, this is all regarding the contempt of court action against Prashant Bhushan. So of course the punishment may be given maximum 2 or 3 months, I believe. So let's hope he will be, if he says sorry, he will be out, but he will not say sorry, he will fight for it. Let us see what will happen. Thank you very much.